Hi everyone, it's Live522. I hope you guys are all well. Just playing some live 5-minute chess here. I'm here with Connor.
Hi everyone.
And basically we're going for something different again. We're going for a d6, very solid. Do you remember this, Connor? This is what we used to do.
I certainly do remember this one.
d6, e6. It's passive, but I just want to try it out. I just noticed our opponent's rated very low from United Arab Emirates. Very nice place. Please go on holiday there. Oh, I made the wrong move. I should have played a knight into e7 and then fianchetted the bishop, but well, I didn't do that. Okay, so knight to f6, takes. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine, whatever you're doing. Pawn takes, bishop takes. That is solid. That's solid, isn't it, Connor?
Yeah, it definitely is.
It's very solid.
Very nice, actually.
Okay, so playing 9 shad, but that open f-file with the rook, that is just lovely. But that bishop on c4 isn't very strong anymore at all. Okay, so future ideas are knight c6, bishop d7, connecting the rooks. But he's doubled. He's doubled, trying to win the pawn on e6. Okay, so now I don't want to play our queen to d7, but I feel as though I have to, just because it's the only way that I calculated that we can effectively not lose the pawn. But if he does take, now he loses the bishop, so he won't do that. Okay, the only thing is we can't move this bishop because of this queen. Okay, so now let's play our knight to c6. I really want to get rid of that bishop on c4, actually, now. So I want to get my knight to the e5 square, but now that's not going to work.
Knight on the rim.
Knight on the rim? That's what I was thinking, actually. It is grim, but hopefully it will force the trade of the light square bishop.
And it's also threatening the queen.
It is, and that is the best thing about it. Yeah, the best thing to do. Trade off the weak knight on the rim for the strong bishop, and now, as you'll see, we've got a lot more pieces developed and a lot more active. So we want to open up the floodgates before he castles, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. How are we going to get this one up? Should we just fianchetto it? Fianchetto the bishop,
yeah, okay.
Pointing down at the open king if he does choose to castle.
I think we should have an attack on the left.
On the left?
Yeah.
Well, where our king is?
Well, I think we should move our knight up to g. Oh, we just lost it.
No, we just exchanged it. Oh, the knights, yeah. Yeah, I do see what you mean. I love this diagonal down here for the bishop, but nice. I don't know if that's actually going to work.
We can get that knight.
But is that really necessary? I wanted to keep the bishop.
Keep it.
Fianchetto it. What do you mean?
Why not?
Yeah, keep the bishop. Okay, so basically now the game's pretty good. Oh, I've got an idea.
Why don't we attack it? Attack the king.
Why did I miss bishop h4 check? Bishop h4 check, d3, rook takes f3, bishop takes x4, rook a3 check. That will completely mess with structure, but he just castles.
Why don't we attack the queen and the pawn with the d?
With the d pawn on d5, so pawn
d5.
takes. Yeah, wait, I was saying pawn takes, knight takes, bishop takes. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so now we don't want to open up this file too much, but I think we've got enough defenders. Knight takes, queen takes, and now that position's solid. That was a very good idea, Connor. Because now, look, this diagonal's weak. This diagonal is very weak, and it's not going to be nice.
Oh, he's not going for it. Attack the.
No, I can't. It's because there's pins at the moment. But I want to open up the files. Actually, in the future, shall we just move the king off to h8? Because I feel that the king's just a little bit exposed, just because of that diagonal. Okay. If he wants to trade rooks, that's fine. So let's go ahead with our plan. Trade it off, and then she might just be opponent looking greedy for material. But I have noticed he is rated very low. So hopefully this should be a win for us. If we can actually finish off this game pretty well.
I push up the pawn now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. So push up the pawn to d5, unless another defender of knight takes d5, then bishop takes d4, then the rook h2, and then if bishop takes f3, rook takes f3, knight on g5. Okay. Interesting. What's this? What is this? It's called a knight, but I'm tempted just.
A square is enough.
Should we just do this?
Yeah, why not?
Shall we just
it's kind of an awful move.
Battle the knights. Okay. Bishop takes, knight. No. We don't do this. But we want to get rid of that pawn. If I'm honest, we want to get rid of that pawn.
We're down on time, by the way.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Okay, bishop takes, check. Knight takes. Got knight takes, and then we play our queen. No, we play a pawn to c5. I think that works. and then we want to get his bishop, so we want to play d4.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we want to
Then the queen's kind of stuck.
Then the queen. Well, yeah, that queen's stuck, but we want to get our own queen. Wait, no, this knight's blocking the. Yeah, close down the file. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it.
I think we can block the queen.
No, it's fine.
Can't get out.
The queen, it can only come down here.
It's got to move its own forward.
Wait, okay. Wait.
Yeah.
No, they've blocked in the queen, but you can go an alternative route. Okay, let's. Ooh. This.
Yeah, no, here.
What do you mean?
Here.
Oh right, yeah, but
then it'll prevent the queen from coming out too quickly.
Okay, yeah, we want to do this. Play our queen to g4, then take the knight, and then we can checkmate. Yay! Okay, but this is embarrassing. Okay, this is good.
No, bishop.
But it'll be mate if he takes the bishop. Trust me. Anytime. Okay, so this is going to be very risky, but I think it works because there's a mate, and it's going to be difficult to defend. Because I'm going to take this the knight with my bishop. Does that make sense? So it does create some problems. Okay, he's checked, which doesn't do much if I'm honest with you. I don't think there's any way he can check us now apart from queen h8, which is dubious. And then we can go ahead and kill the guy.
No, not literally.
not literally. I mean, he's a nice enough chap. But now we can go ahead and take the knight. And obviously he can't take with the rook because of the mate, and he can't take with the pawn because it's pinned. So this is going to be very, very, very interesting. If he takes the rook now, we're just going to have to take it back. And we're up a bishop, and there should be another checkmate chance for us there. But I hope he doesn't take our rook, because that's the only strong move, and I don't want him to do that. I don't want him to trade rooks, because I want this g2 pawn open for death.
Right.
Okay, this is interesting. Okay, let's think. I've got it. I know it's checkmate.
Let's take it.
Rook takes f2. If king takes f2, then here, and there's a 2-move checkmate from there. So it's just queen takes g2, king e1, and queen e2 mate.
The queen might take.
A queen takes bishop. That's interesting. But now we take his queen, and there's nothing he can do. So basically, we won that game. But he definitely didn't play the best game. But he resigned. I just actually want to take a quick look. I know he was rated a bit low. We probably shouldn't have played him that low. But this got to a very interesting position after this point here. Okay, so first I was thinking rook e3, but Connor, he pointed out this move rook to e2. And from here, what we saw was if you look at the g2 square, it's quite hard to see how it unfolds. But the whole idea is after playing queen to g4, if you take here, if the rook takes, and obviously there's a mate because he needs that rook to protect the pawn, and the pawn is pinned, so it's a double attack. And after queen takes b6, the beauty of this move is you can play queen g4 anyhow because there's an immediate threat on the g2 square. And he prevented that for one move. But now the queens are, you can argue it's on a slightly better square, but not really. Rook f2. A very interesting move, but now we can go ahead and take the bishop for 3, and I believe that the best thing to do is actually just to take the rook on e2, and then after bishop takes we just up one piece.
Yep. I
mean it will be quite easy for us to checkmate him from there, because all our pieces are around here and he's got no pieces to support the queen, but that should be an easy win. But what he did was the queen goes to f8, and after the queen goes to f8, this rook can be taken. And the pawn is pinned basically, so just like this, and that's how he resigned. Okay, so thanks so much for watching, everybody. I've been Knight522. Connor's been Connor. I wish you good luck with your chess, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.